Hello party people, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Toria and today we are going through my trash. See what I did there? I really wanted to do a classic, a YouTube lifestyle girly classic, which is an empties video, because I am someone who's currently trying to work their way through all of the makeup and skincare they have hoarded over the past year now, and I wanted to share with you all the things I've gone through and my own personal opinions of them, because I know some of these are from brands that are really well loved. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with skincare, and the first thing I want to talk about is this Youth to the People cleanser. It is their kale green tea, spinach, vitamins, superfood cleanser. This is actually the second bottle that I've purchased from them, and I actually bought this with the Sephora travel size. This little jar goes for $39. I'm someone who has had really acne prone skin in the last year, so the one way I really experiment with my skincare is through the fun cleansers I choose. I feel like some experts say you shouldn't use a foaming cleanser, but I just love the user experience of having a nice lather on my face, and this one gets very foamy and amazing. I also really like the soft, fresh scent that this has. It's not too overpowering, but I enjoy it. I have combination oily skin, and I didn't feel like this stripped my skin of its natural oils too much, so I really liked it. But I'm moving on to try out another product because I went through this one so quickly. The second product I want to talk about is also Youth to the People, and it is their Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Oil, Maki and Acai, Prickly Pear, and Goji. This is also another Youth to the People product that I've purchased a second time. So this is the second vial of this oil that I've used. Before my cystic acne got really bad, I actually used this for gua sha, because you need to have a nice oily face when you do your little gua sha exercises. But once I started getting cystic acne again, I just added a couple drops of this to my moisturizer to kind of give myself a little bit of that glow. I really like the smell of this. It's really faint. This oil also helped me kind of get over my fear of facial oils as a very oily gal, but I loved it. Also, this was $48. The next skincare product I actually have is a body product, and it is the Nécessaire body wash in the sandalwood scent. This is also, again, another product that I've had the second bottle for. I think in the height of the pandemic, I tried the Nécessaire complete body kit, which came with like their exfoliator, this body wash, a lotion, and a serum. I hate to say this because this was a gift, but I do kind of feel like this product is a bit overhyped. The scent doesn't really last very long on the skin, or even when you're like cleaning your body. I kind of felt like halfway through my shower, like I just couldn't smell this anymore. I also feel like this doesn't really have like a luscious lather, which is something you kind of want from a more high-end body wash. So honestly, I would not recommend this. If I would recommend anything from the Nécessaire line, I would definitely recommend their body exfoliator. I thought that was actually worth the money, but the body wash, not so much. And at $25 for this little thing, it better be life-changing. So yeah. The next kind of category we're gonna move on to is SPF protection. The first thing that I have here is a face sunscreen that I've been using almost all year, and that is the Sunbum Face 50 Premium Sunscreen Face Lotion in SPF 50. I got this at Target. It's a pretty affordable and accessible SPF brand, and I paid about $16. What I really like about this is the fact that one, it's SPF 50, two, it has a really nice matte finish, and it also really absorbs into your skin very quickly without making you feel super oily. And again, how many times can I tell you I am an oily girly? This wasn't necessarily a con for me, but something that I noticed about using this SPF is that it has the texture and the scent of Elmer's glue. It kind of feels like you're rubbing glue on your face, I'm not gonna lie. However, like the scent kind of dissipates pretty quickly, so it's not super noticeable. It's not like you smell like glue long after that. I would also say if you're someone who puts on makeup daily, I would definitely wait at least 10 minutes after applying this to apply your makeup, because I have found that if I don't give this enough time to really settle into my skin, I kind of get a little bit of pilling on my face when I wear makeup. Overall, I really liked it. It's vegan, cruelty-free, and reef safe, and this also does not give you a white cast. So Very, very important. The final SPF product I have is from Supergoop, and it's from their Play collection. It is the antioxidant body mist in SPF 50 with vitamin C. Retail online, this goes for $21, but I do distinctly remember getting this during the Supergoop summer sale, so I definitely got this at a bit of a discount. I have this in the cream version as well, and I've also worn so many Supergoop products on my face. The scent of this is very hard to describe. It's not really like the traditional sunscreen scent. However, I found it to be very fresh and citrusy. I don't know if it can show up on camera, but this also has a really super fine mist. Oh, it's super cold and refreshing. Like when you put it on yourself on a hot summer day, it doesn't make you feel super oily and weird that some sunscreens do. It honestly dries down very quickly and very beautifully. And I feel like it's really nice too because it's the kind of spray that you could like spray yourself from all angles and you know you're gonna get covered. So would highly recommend. Moving on to other random stuff. The last kind of body related product I have is one that I have talked about on this channel multiple times before, and according to my email, I've repurchased this product like 5 times, and that is the Megababe Thigh Rescue Anti-Friction Stick. As you can see, it is very well loved because I take this thing with me everywhere. Like it's been used. It has a really nice like citrusy smell. I'd say kind of similar to a grapefruit if that's something you're really interested in. This is honestly just a must for anyone with thick thighs that rub. It was a must when I was in Europe. It's just a must any time of the year. I'd also say this is really great to have on hand when you have shoes that maybe like rub your feet a certain way. Like I was breaking in some clogs maybe last year, and I would just roll some of this on the top of my foot where my shoe met my skin, and it would just help with the friction that was forming there. I love them so much. The next 3 products I have are lip balms. So I'll start with the most raggedy one, and that is the Glossier Coconut Balm.com. You can tell this is old because it has the OG tip. Absolutely stunning. So you know it's also the OG formula. The balm.com retails for about $14, and honestly I feel like if you know, you know. I was really on the Glossier balm.com train for a really long time, but now I just have other lip products that I prefer more to this product. One of them is in this empties video. I just am kind of over the petroleum jelly feeling on my lips. I kind of prefer other things that keep my lips hydrated. The next thing I have is from the brand Sunnies Face, and this is their lip treat in the shade Jellyfish. Again, I've used it down to the nub. I'm not entirely sure how much this costs because I did get this brand in the Philippines when I was visiting there last summer. This is a Filipino founded company, and I honestly don't remember much about this product. It's kind of a whatever lip product to me. It was just something to always have in my bag whenever I needed a little lip treatment. This is definitely more of like the traditional waxy kind of lip balm, but nothing to rave about. Honestly, very forgettable, even though the packaging is super heavy and cute. The last lip product I have is one of my favorites, and again, it's probably something I've bought maybe like 5 times, and it's definitely a product I've talked about on this channel before, and that is the Kosas Sport Hyaluronic Lip Balm. It's down to the nub. I will definitely be going into this after this video. I really love this lip balm. I feel like it's the perfect kind of like waxy lip balm that you think about when you like want to just chuck something in your bag and you kind of want a no fuss lip balm. It smells like eucalyptus, so it definitely has that really like earthy scent. I love this stuff. I'm sad that they changed the packaging to like this flimsy plastic, but this is like the one Kosas product I will buy all the time. It is $18, which is very steep for a lip balm, but the thing about it is that I feel like because of the semi-steep price point, I make sure I never lose it. And I always make sure I use it to the nub. Moving on to hair, the next product is the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. I've been trying to get this last bit out, but it will not budge. This is marketed as a reparative styling oil. I liked to use this when I was just out of the shower and my hair was still damp. I would just run it over my ends. Don't look at my hair right now. I'm desperately in need of a trim. It took me 18 months to get through this little bottle, and I honestly don't think I noticed much of a difference with my hair. I feel like the other products I have in my hair care routine are working more than this. However, I love the scent of this. It feels very nostalgic to me, and I can't exactly put my finger on what it is, but I just thought this smelled great. It definitely gave my hair shine, but it did not really last very long. I don't think I'll be repurchasing this, partly because of the effects it had on my hair, but also because this packaging sucks. Like this leaked and got everywhere. It was not cute. I think I literally have some on my hands now after holding this for like a minute. So there's the Olaplex. We have about 5 products left. The next product is the Ilia Limitless Lash Lengthening Clean Mascara. This is like the second makeup product I've ever used from Ilia. The first was their like stick blush, which I am obsessed with, in the shade Ladybird. But I just bought this on a whim because I really needed a mascara, and I really like the wand that it has. I felt like it gave my lashes great separation and just like gave it a really natural look. It's also not waterproof, so if that's something that you always need to have with your mascara, keep that in mind. But I'm just done with this. It dried up. It smells disgusting now because it's way past its expiration date. Oh, this was also $28. Now we are in the territory of like fragrance brands, and the first one I want to talk about is Byredo. This is a really old perfume that I've had for years, and I will put back on the shelf even though it is empty, and that is my Byredo Bal d'Afrique. This is in the 100 milliliter size. The label is really on its last legs. I bought this in 2017 on vacation with my family. Oh, I want to like repurchase it and rewear it. I really think it's just a simple, clean, and floral scent that really just mixed well with like the oils of my body. I don't really know how else to explain this scent, so I'll just share with you the notes. The top notes are African marigold, bergamot, and bouchou. The heart is cyclamen and violet, and the base is Moroccan, cedarwood, and vetiver. Again, I bought this overseas in 2017, but this currently goes for $290, so yeah. The next brand I want to talk about is Aesop, and the one empty I have from Aesop is their Resurrection Rinse-Free Hand Mist. I'm someone who can justify spending money on anything, like simple girl math. I really like spending money though on like really nice hand sanitizers, because I feel like, you know, we live in a society where we always have to be aware of like constantly washing our hands and just like germs and making sure our hands are clean. So I want to have something that feels nice on my hands, that smells nice whenever I'm doing my antibacterial routine. It has mandarin rind, rosemary leaf, and cedar atlas, and I just love this spray. I used to use the gel from Aesop, but I really love this spray because I mean, you get so much product and it's so fragrant, but it also does not dry out your hands. It's a lovely thing to have in your purse. I also like the spray over the gel because it's not something I feel particularly precious about. Like, I feel like you can go through gel very quickly, but having a spray like this, it'll take you a while to go through. So there's that. The last brand I wanted to talk about is Boy Smells, and I have 2 products from them in this little empties haul. The first is their hand wash in Petalia. Again, this really just goes back to me and my girl math and how I love to be luxurious and spend my money on the most random little things. I really just bought this and its matching hand lotion because I wanted to have something cute to have my soap in, especially long after I was done with the original soap. This retailed for $38, and the notes are rose, cardamom, bergamot, sandalwood, and vetiver. As you can tell, I love anything with vetiver in it. I really thought that this product was just okay, and then I later found out that after I bought this, they discontinued this like product and revamped the formula. So I believe they still have soaps, but now it's not the same formula as the one I had was. And I thought it was fine. The scent was delicious, and I still have a lot of the hand lotion left, but I really just didn't feel like this soap was as luxurious as I was hoping it would be. It's not really lather really well. It wasn't very sudsy, but it was super florally, and I can't wait to fill this with cheaper soap and just have it look pretty in my bathroom. And then the very last product I have to talk about is a gift with purchase, and that is this little mini Kush Boy Smells candle, and it has notes of cannabis, suede, white musk, tulip, and amber. It's whatever. It's kind of just like a neutral, genderless candle to light when I want a little bit of ambiance. You know what I mean? But I do love a good Boy Smells candle. I also really like that all of these are made with coconut and beeswax. But yeah, it was kind of like a lackluster smell for me. If I had to recommend 5 products from my little empties haul, I would definitely say Megababe, #1. It's an essential for me at this point. The Aesop hand rinse. Again, if you're always someone who's constantly refreshing your hands and like using antibacterial, it's just nice to have a little bit of luxury in your life. The Sun Balm Face 50 is amazing. I'm trying out some other SPFs right now, but especially if you're someone who's like very conscious of your budget, this is amazing. The Kosas Sport, another one of my little luxuries, but another one that I will be repurchasing right after this. My dogs are barking. And then finally, the Kale and Green Tea Superfood Cleanser. I think it's one of Use of the People's best. But yeah, that is everything. I hope you enjoyed going through my trash with me. If you want to see more of me, feel free to follow me on Instagram or on TikTok. If you want to see what I'm reading, if this little library piqued your interest, feel free to follow me over on Storygraph. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you for the next one. Bye!